Hello, I am Mystic Orange and you're listening to Talking in the Shadows. In this video, I'm going to talk about RWBY again. Last time I talked about things I loved about RWBY. In this video, I'm going to talk about the things I hated in RWBY Volume 6. Um, Bear in mind, if you're not into me, this is gonna be a bit of a ranting video. So if you're not into like me ranting, I suggest look at my other videos instead, because I can say that this is gonna be a negative video, and I think some people might not enjoy me people ranting. So yeah, that's just a disclaimer. Um, I'm also gonna turn off the comment section for this video because I can't trust the toxic um, members of this community. So because I am aware of the toxic side of this RWBY. Anytime you make a criticism of RWBY, you know the toxic side will be vicious. I'm aware of the nice people, so um, I hope you understand why I've turned off the comment section. Um, is to make it safe for you guys and for me from the the better people. So that's gonna be for my video. Me um, just expressing the things I didn't enjoy for um, Volume 6. The first thing that I did enjoy about RWBY Volume 6 is Yang. The thing I didn't enjoy about Yang, about this volume, is that um, she can be, annoying sometimes with, like, she's shouting at Ozpin for no reason. Like, apparently she doesn't like the fact that he's been lying to her. Like, if she's being annoying for that. First of all, Yang lies all the time. Like, first of all, she lied about the lamp thing, didn't tell the group about Raven, so she's kind of a hypocrite, and also, fast forward in the future volume, she lied to Ironwood about the Robin thing. So she's kind of I hate to say it, but she's kind of a bitch. I don't like to say, like, I don't like to swear in my videos, but that's how I see. Also in this volume, she gives Blake a cold shoulder for some reason, for like helping her like with the things. I get it, like Blake wasn't the best, but I think Blake is like turning things around, like trying to help Young, and now Young is like, I don't know. I think the conflict is resolved in few episodes, like in Adam's when Adam shows up. But I think Yang needs to like chill, you know, and it's like she didn't listen to what Ospin was saying in his, like, um he kept these secrets to save people. So Yang needs to like chill the fuck out. So yeah. I also didn't like the fact that they keep villainizing Ozpin, like as if like he did something wrong. First of all, these guys need to calm the hell up because first of like, did you not see his backstory? Like, why he did the things he did? He did this to protect you guys. Um, I think like the kids, they have this thing where like they villainize anyone who's like who thinks differently or something. I don't like that. I've noticed it. Like, I think it starts from volume 6, bit of volume 5 when she's like Yang is like normalized normal half truths, but like I don't think you guys are like understanding Ozpin's story. Uh, he's doing this to save you guys. So yeah, I did like that. I think Team Ruby has like this thing where like they'll villainize anyone. I think this starts in in the first episode where they like villainize Dudley and Dee, like who were the train, like they were helping the passengers, but somehow they make a big deal about Dee and Dudley helping them, and also they were causing scenes in the train, and they were blaming these guys. But um, we just find out that the lamp was, you know, the lamp was causing the grim. So I feel like the Ruby group, they were in the wrong. So yeah, they villainize Cordovan. I think I can understand like Cordovan a bit, but like she was racist, she was kind of a nationalist. I can understand that, but um, Cordovan, she more like an obstacle than a villain. I don't think she's a bad person, but can you blame the reason why she's doing this? Beacon fell, um, Haven fell. Like she ne- she's basically trying to protect Atlas from she doesn't know these kids. Who you know for all she knows she could be talking to some villains. So she kind of has a point of being defensive about uh, getting these guys to Atlas, but these kids don't have any other reasons to convince her otherwise. And they had an opportunity to go to Atlas. Weiss could have gone with Crow, because Crow is a licensed husband. He knows Ironwood. Weiss, she's a Schnee, so and she knows Winter. Both of them can go to Atlas. I think this whole stealing airship was so stupid, and they villainized Crow for this. And it's so stupid that they think this way, you know. Um, they they don't have to stick together, guys. Like we spent last volume, Blake being in a separate. You don't have to do things together. You can let Weiss go and inform Winter or Ironwood, and then like maybe get the rest. In. You know, this could have been so simple, but no, you chose to be a criminal and steal an Atlas air fleet. It's just a bananas to me. Um, I think Crow is kind of annoying as well, but also at the same time they also villainize Crow for you know, um, being uh, telling them that the idea was stupid because it was stupid. Uh, the them stealing an atlas was kind of stupid. But I also feel like I didn't like Crow this volume at all. He was so annoying. He's a wet blanket. Um, he seemed to be an inconvenience most of the time. Like in the apathy arc, and he's nothing but miserable. I think it's really stupid that he's pushed Ozpin to the wall. I think that's pretty problematic. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit later, but Cross was annoying. His monologue about um, uh, uh, meeting you was the worst thing of my life. Are you a teenager, Crow? How old are you? You're supposed to be the adult one of the group, but you're the most teenage one of the group. It's just I was thinking at the same time let the apathy just eat him because that's how he annoyed me this volume. Um, he's being a nuisance all the time. He's not giving solutions. Um, like um, uh, they would have been eaten alive if it was for Crow. So I was like thinking to myself like just kill him off the show. He's just being annoying. Um, so uh, Also, John bullying Oscar, that was not it. I really didn't like that John like just targeted Oscar like that. I think that was just uncalled for. What reason was that? All I was thinking to myself, like, um, I know this kind of mean to say, but I know that the lead writer is Miles, and he kind of voices John. All I could think of like is like a self-insert kind of thing, but it's really ridiculous. He should know better. John should know better for bullying Oscar like that. Um, have we forgotten about Carden? He bullied you. Do you think that's like nice thing to do? And it's not just John either. I feel like the other kids they were bullying Ozpin. Like Yang Crow just punched Ozpin Oscar to the tree. I think this is kind of ridiculous, stupid. I've watched another video where someone like did a video on Horseland and they kind of brought it up. It's kind of a bad thing that like if a hero is doing the bad thing. Like I said this before about like what Vice being racist in Volume One, Blake slapping Sun in Volume 4, and in this volume, like the kids are being bratty, and I think that's kind of problematic for like a hero to do, because I'm not seeing them as the heroes. I'm seeing them as villains, and that's more than what the villains could do. Um, it's just really problematic how they like um, bully, and then that kind of like gives bad influence to like kids these days. They will like look up to these characters and think that's the right thing to do. It's not okay to punch people. It's not okay to slam people against the wall. It's not okay to slap people. It's not okay to be racist. Um, you know, it's not okay if for like a hero to do these things. I can understand like if a background character do these things and you're like ref- tell like changing their ways, but it's not okay if like a hero person like you're looking up to and they're doing these things. It's just really a bad message to people who are like consuming these things. So yeah, I think this is a problem that Rooster Teeth needs to like um, solve because it's not okay for anyone's development. Like the people who are watching, that's not okay. Um, and also, I find Ruby annoying this volume as well. I think every time there's a problem, like she always, you know, uh, seems to have like a righteous personality. Like she gives like these speeches, like, "Oh, she's a protagonist, so listen to what she's saying." Yeah, that's how I feel about Ruby. She's like every time there's a problem, like oh, she gives like these speeches that feel kind of hollow to me. They don't feel meaningful. It's just her just like going off the wall. Like she's not listening to these people. She's just saying random things, and then they have to conform to her what she wants. Uh, it's really uh, bad, I think. Another annoying thing about the volume, I like the villains. I think they're the most interesting of the. When the heroes are being useless, I can count on the villains being like somewhat competent. Um, I get that Tyrion and Watts they have the thing for the next volume, but couldn't the other villains do something in the somewhere? Emerald, Hazel, Mercury, they didn't do anything. They were just getting tortured by Salem. But could they just tussle the one of the Ruby group. We're not seeing much threat. Um, Neo and Cinder, they're spending this volume trying to look for Ruby, but could they just find Ruby and fight with them? Something. I would have appreciated it. Like, um, you're supposed to show that these guys are threatening, that they're the main villains, but you're not having them, battle with these guys. So yeah, um, that's my thought for the villains. And I also think, Adam. As much as I love the fight between Adam, I think this could have happened in Volume 5. I think that would have. It just didn't make sense that the fight would happen here. When like his main storyline was in Volume 5, we could have ended it there. Um, but yeah, I think logically, it didn't make sense for the fight to happen in Volume 6. As much as great the fight was. What else bothered me about Volume 6? This might be a bit controversial, but I kind of didn't enjoy um, that Pyrrha statue thing. As someone I love Pyrrha, I think she deserves so much credit, but Pyrrha wasn't the only one who died, guys. Have you forgotten Penny, other character like, Ironwood? He didn't think like these people. They didn't know that Osprey was still alive, so could they dedicate to him as well? um, and other people who may have fallen in Beacon, you know, maybe instead of a statue, have like flowers of other characters that who died, not just Pyrrha. And I feel like Pyrrha, if we dedicated um, this moment to Pyrrha, it shouldn't have just been John who's like mourning over Pyrrha, and it should have like Ren and Nora should have been included in this morning because she was their friends as well. So, and I don't understand why we have this lady just telling us what we already know. Um, I thought that was a dumb inclusion. Like, why have her talk? It just feels uh, soulless to me. It just feels uh, um, like it just feels like uh, fisted to us without any like thought. Uh, like we could have had a really wholesome moment for this, and I think this whole thing made um, it could have been a fraction of it in that ninth episode. We could have had as like a scene dedicated to Oscar, because remember he like he ran away. I think we could have had a scene for my boy Oscar, like um like see his development. Like what happened to him? Like what emotions did he? Because what happened. We could have had a dedicated scene to him and how he came back to the house. Um, you know, and also I think maybe have a bit of Yang and Blake um storyline, like see how they are doing. Like, uh, you know, I think we could have had great things if the writers thought these things through. Um, yeah, that's my thought. I'm sorry if like I was pretty negative, but I think that was the purpose for this video. Because if I'm going to rant about something, I'm not gonna hold back my negativity. So um, that's just gonna be um like um things could have been better. Um, I still have like I said, I do have things that I love about Volume Six. I have a video about that, so um, I don't completely hate Volume Six. It just these things make me uh, question w- what went wrong, and why I'm not 100% about Volume Six. Because I would have thought Volume Six. I would kept defending Volume Six being underrated a bit, why it's not appreciated enough. But I'm seeing the flaw. It's hard to not notice these flaws in Volume Six, and I think yeah, um, I think it could have been so much better. So that's my whole thought of Volume 6. Um, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm sorry if this wasn't like your sort of video to engage in. I hope there's like a good one out. I'm definitely gonna do a better ones in the future. So thank you for listening, and like, share, and subscribe, and see you next time.